to bring some diversity to the proceedings, guys. I'm a Republican. I'm kidding, guys, I'm kidding. No, I'm not a Republican, but liberal white people, I have a little education for you guys. Here we go. Black people as a group are wildly fucking conservative. I don't know if you guys know that. Black people as a group, not as individuals, are very fucking conservative. Let's break it down, okay? Guns? Got 'em. Jesus? Got him. Gay rights? Don't got him. It's all right. I don't know. It's true. Black people are conservative. If you doubt me, go to your average barbecue in the South Bronx and ask them what they think about Caitlyn Jenner. I think you're going to have your sensibilities challenged. Because black people are conservative. My stepfather was one of these conservative black men. My stepfather was a corrections officer and a drill sergeant in the United States Army, which means growing up was a fucking delight. And, one night, my mom's drunk ex-boyfriend, because my real father was in jail, shocking for a black man to say, My mom's drunk ex-boyfriend showed up to the apartment. I was like 11 years old, I was asleep. My mom's drunk ex-boyfriend showed up at the apartment. He's banging on the door. My stepfather was there. Obviously it did not go well. We got to this really big fight in the hallway. They're screaming and yelling, crashing into one another. I'm asleep, I'm 11 years old, wrapped in my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle blankets, I'm just like asleep. They come crashing through my bedroom door, all right? My mom's drunk ex-boyfriend, my stepfather. And my stepfather, who was a corrections officer, reaches into his waistband and he draws his service weapon. A Glock 9 chamber .40 caliber. He draws the weapon, aims it directly at my mom's drunk ex-boyfriend. And I remember in this moment, watching my stepfather, 11 years old, looking up at him, I remember saying to myself, he's wearing a fanny pack. It's 1995, this motherfucker had on a fanny pack, purple jeans, and one of those old Top Dog t-shirts that was just like, just play me when I'm my coffee. And then he pulled the trigger and blew his head off. It's okay, I'm still in therapy. Yeah. It was wild. Those were good times. You don't know the meaning of alienation until you have to explain to your hood as fuck cousins from the South Bronx what Sailor Moon is. We would have like these family gatherings and my hood cousins would come over because I had a diverse, because white people, I don't know what you think black people are, but like it's both. Like, I have a very like middle class, well-to-do black family, and then I got like some hood motherfuckers who would show up every once in a while. They would come over, I'd lock myself in my bedroom watching Sailor Moon tapes, and they'd find me and they'd be like, "What's up, little nigga? What you watching? Is you gay?" I was like, no, I'm Tuxedo Mask. I'm protecting the Moon Kingdom. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She is the one we can defend. She is the one named Sailor Venus, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Jupiter. Secret powers are sewn into them. That is the sound of not having sex until you're 22. Travel a lot. I travel a lot because I have a broken sense of self, and every time I find something that resembles happiness, I run from it. And when you travel across this country, you get to see how varied and diverse the problems this country faces are. I was in rural Georgia at a diner, and I was just having breakfast, and there was a news story on the television that said that the state senators of Georgia were thinking about renaming a place called Runaway Negro Creek. Google that shit right now. That is a real place. The state senators of Georgia were thinking about renaming a place called Runaway Negro Creek. And I'm sitting beside these like Georgia good old boys, you know, they're sitting beside me and they're like, there they go. Those SJW, PC warriors, trying to change our culture, trying to change our history. If they change the name of Runaway Negro Creek, how am I supposed to know what exit to take to get to Nigger River? You guys are sitting around wondering how did Trump get elected. There are still places called Runaway Negro Creek, okay? The Emancipation Proclamation came down. They're like, should we check the maps first? Should we check the maps? Let's check the maps. Yeah, I don't know. It's that's where we're at, guys. Runaway Negro Creek. See, you know, and I travel, because I really want to understand this country. And again, I wasn't being facetious, but like we gotta understand each other. Like this country, we can't just kill the people we don't disagree with. We can't silence them, we can't block them, we can't unfollow them. That shit works on the internet, but we have to understand one another, really, if we want to make actual change. None of you agree with that, that's fine. No! The Mad Max Road Warrior, no, we go, we kill! Steer my dog of war, we've all lost someone we love. It's a deep. I refuse to update my references, by the way. But I gotta say, guys, we deserve a Trump presidency. I'm sorry, we do. We deserve a Trump presidency. I'm not being ironic, I'm not being facetious. We deserve a Trump presidency because you do not get to live in a society where one of the #1 rated shows on television was called Honey Boo Boo, and then be confused when your political system reflects that, okay? Cause and fucking effect. Now, I'm not saying I'm endorsing Donald Trump or believe he's doing a good job as commander-in-chief. Of course not. But would have liked to have entertained the idea without being called a self-loathing black man by some white girl with dreadlocks who just graduated from Bard, okay? Literally thought that was a part of the show where I lost him. I was going to walk off stage after. You know, I was talking to this girl. She's just like, how could you even consider voting for Donald Trump? He's racist. As a black man, how could you even consider voting for Donald Trump? He's racist. And I was like, as opposed to what? You know, what was my not racist alternative, huh? The 68-year-old white lady from Illinois by way of Arkansas that gulped an all-white country club and referred to black criminals as super predators? Was my not racist alternative? No, I did not stand with her because if I stood with her in an elevator, she would clutch her purse tightly, okay? Lost a third of you. I'm good at my job, I know. It's just, you know, we're all here for the right reasons, but I have a question. Why are we listening to rich white girls? All right? I feel like rich white girls are getting a lot of fucking stage time right now, okay? Rich white girls. Poor white girls? Fine. Poor women of color? Great. Leslie, who took an African American Studies course 4 years ago and learned about racism for the first time, moved to the big city ready to solve the racial problems her parents created in the first place? I don't know. I'm skeptical. I'm a little fucking skeptical of these people. You know, they're like, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter! Just not here because we're gentrifying your neighborhood. We gotta... We're gonna turn your apartment into a mixology bar. You could just have Black Lives Matter in Newark. We'll be fine to help you from there. The real estate deals here are to die for. Alright, I'll end on this. I don't know, it's like I want to string these gentrifiers up. You know, I'm in Crown Heights right now down in the city, and I see these rich white girls and boys wandering around like they're on some sort of ghetto fucking safari. And, great. And they know no fear. They're like bears that have been acclimated to a campsite and shit. They know no fear, you know? They're wandering around. But I want to string them up like Isaac Hayes strung up the president in Escape from New York, you know what I mean? I want to be like, what did I teach you? You know, Duke of New York, you are in. I can't hear you. You are the Duke of New York, you are number one. I grew up without a dad, so the movie taught me how to be a good. Thank you very much, guys.